Welcome to all of you on this platform. And we are going to start first lecture of General Science and Technology as according to demand of UPSC examination. But the first lecture is very, very important. The reason is in this first lecture, I would like to discuss with you about what is the demand of UPSC for this examination. For this examination means actually in relevant of my subject, those I am going to deal here right now. What about your syllabus for the prelims and mains examination? What about the level of question paper? Those you should have to prepare. For that purpose, I brought this is one of the PDF, and this PDF I'll share to everyone. And through the help of this PDF, you will understand actually UPSC demand. What we should follow, strategy and all, everything we'll discuss in this first lecture. So let us start. My name is Dr. Ravi Agrahari, and I'm taking UPSC classes from the last 2 decades. This is the PDF, and the topic of discussion is how to start General Science and Technology for UPSC examination. This PDF I have prepared for everyone, and definitely I'll share to all of you. I never want you people waste your time. Reason, it's a question paper, it's a syllabus. So here you should have to remember only. From dictation and other, I'll start from next class. So General Science and Technology for UPSC and the State PSC, everything will cover here in this case. But main intention I'll focus toward the UPSC guys. So the first part, where is the science in entire general studies? Even there are various subjects are mentioned in your prelims syllabus. If you go and see the prelims syllabus guys, this is the list of syllabus. List of syllabus means I want to tell you list of subject within your syllabus. If you see here, there are so many subjects are mentioned like current events of national and international importance, history of India, Indian national movement, general science, India and the world geography, Indian polity and governance, economics and social development, general issues of environmental ecology. This is your official syllabus. Those you can see on the screen. This is your official syllabus that is mentioned on UPSC websites. But I want to tell you guys regarding UPSC prelims examination. UPSC has mentioned the name of subject, but UPSC did not classify the subjects. What you should have to read within the history, what you should have to read within the science, what you should have to read within the geography, what you should have to read within the polity, in that way. So in that way, I can tell you it is not defined syllabus, undefined syllabus. And for the beginners, I want to tell you this is the main problem in UPSC preparations. You are going to do a preparation of the prelims examinations where UPSC has not even brought any syllabus for you. And this is the reason in the beginning you should be very alert and you should understand the nature and demand of UPSC. Even maybe you people have seen some of the aspirants are in your surroundings. Those are very dedicated, very passionate, religiously they are preparing. But whenever they are going to give an examination, they are not going to qualify this examination from the last 2-3 years. So the question is why? Their answer is only 2 words I will like to use right now: relevant and irrelevant. So study you are doing, it is relevant or irrelevant, it matters. And you are doing the study of irrelevant thing. Why? Because your syllabus is not defined. I know very well, whenever you have done your graduation, you got some syllabus and question paper came from this syllabus. But here you are going to give that examination where syllabus is not defined in your prelims examination, and this is the main problem in UPSC prelims. Because next number is yours, and I do not like you people suffer in this examination. But this time I'm going to focus with you about the science. In your prelims paper, out of 100 questions, what is the weightage of science? On the basis of this analysis, you will understand very well. And those analysis I brought, this analysis is from 2011 onwards. Now question is why I brought an analysis from 2011 onwards. So the reason is because the new pattern of prelims examination is started from 11 onwards. So this is the reason you should start 2011 onwards. (2011 till 2024), what UPSC has done. 2024 I'll come in the last with the help of question papers. So I just brought the analysis till 2023. The new pattern of prelims started from 11 March onwards. So you see 11 to 2023 what UPSC has done. In this year of UPSC question paper, guys, maximum number of question you will get 20 and minimum number of question you will get as a 13. Even in this year of 2024, UPSC has 16 question in your paper from science. Oral, from the general science, as it is mentioned in your official syllabus or your prelims examination. So in general science paper 1, number of questions range from 13 to 20. I will advise everyone on an average 15 questions every year is the weightage of science, general science in your prelims examinations. Ab now question is 15 question plus minus 2 to 3 question means 13 to 17. This is my range and that I will advise to everyone. Accordingly, you should have to give the importance of the subjects. Even for all the beginners, I'll tell you guys, every subjects have their own importance in the prelims and mains examinations. And whenever you are going to start your subject, you should be very clear what is the role of this subject in the prelims and what about in the mains examinations. The mains have a, that 4 general studies paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, paper 4. So in the general studies, you should be very clear what about the role of these subjects in the mains paper and this subject in the prelims paper. Some of the subject you will get like they have no role in the mains examinations, and some of the subject have a no role in the prelims examinations. So this is the reason for all the beginners, you should understand very well the role of subject in the prelims and mains both, and that is the reason in this first lecture I'll discuss everyone like the role of science in the prelims and mains both. The prelims, I think you understood very well. UPSC did not bring you a syllabus. And second point you got it, guys, the syllabus is very simple syllabus as a general science. UPSC did not mention I'll ask the question from this and this. But yes, main syllabus are classified. And science and technology is coming in GS paper 3. I told you guys total 4 GS paper in UPSC mains examinations. And where is the science and tech? So science and technology is coming in GS paper 3. In GS paper 3. If I ask you guys in general science, what kind of subject we should have to do studies? Of course, when you start your preparation, everywhere it is mentioned guys, you should have to start from NCERT book. Of course, in the science, if you start the NCERT book from 6th to 12th standard, what kind of subject you will get in the science. In 6th to 12th standard of NCERT book, you will get the biology, physics and chemistry. In your NCERT book, 6th to 12th standard, if you follow guys, so here you will get biology, physics and chemistry. But in your syllabus, technology is not there. Sorry, syllabus I'm telling you. In your NCERT book, technology is not given. Technology is not given. But if you see the number of questions, I just divide the science into various subjects as a subdivision. Okay, so in this subdivision, you will get the biology, physics, chemistry, technology and technology. Overall, the 4 subject I brought it. Again, I repeat guys, NCERT have a biology, physics and chemistry only. NCERT book is not written for the technology based, applied areas based. But if you do analysis guys, if you do analysis in the last 7 to 10 years, you will get the maximum number of question UPSC has from technology. Sometimes all the question UPSC has from technology. All the question UPSC has from technology. It means the role of biology, physics and chemistry is very, very less if you are going to focus toward the UPSC examinations. When UPSC examination in science, the main important role and contribution is what? Technology. And you should have to give more and more attention toward the technology if you want to clarify UPSC. Even 90% to 100% of questions in out of 15 questions that UPSC has in your paper from science, it is from technology. Somehow some question UPSC has from biology and rest of the rare from physics and chemistry. Physics, chemistry, so many times you will get 0-0. Even 2020-24 still in this year, UPSC has 0-0 question from physics and chemistry, but biology have 1 question in 2020-24. I'm telling you. So focus this board guys, and everything will be very clear here with the help of this. Those are mentioned on this board. So the first suggestion that I will advise to everyone guys, you should have to give a more and more weightage toward the technology parts, applied areas. Okay, so technology parts, applied areas. So technology parts means applied areas. Some more discussion I will do here. Listen, guys, and slowly you will understand everything. So this discussion you all people have seen here right now, and you understood very well in this examination have the weightage of technology. So technology has a main role in the prelims examinations. The role of physics, chemistry, you can see here, guys, have a least and least role. Somehow the biology based question UPSC has in the last 7-8 years. But maximum question those UPSC has, it is what? It is a technology based question out of approx 15 question that UPSC has in your paper. Similarly, guys, if I ask you what is the role of science in your mains paper, so first of all I'll tell you science and technology is coming in GS paper 3. GS paper 3 have a total 250 marks. Every GS paper 1, 2, 3, 4 have a 250 marks. GS paper 3 still have a 250 marks. Out of 250 marks, how much marks base question UPSC has from the science and technology? The answer is 40 to 60 marks. This is the range. It means out of 250, 40 to 60 marks of question is coming from the science and technology. So science have a good role, guys. Science and technology have good role for your examination. You should have to see here, guys. You should understand here, guys. This is important. This is the overall analysis. Here I'll not advise you go and count the number of questions. Here I'll advise you 40 to 60 marks, remember. And one thing more I want to tell you. Actually, those questions UPSC has the word limits. Either you write 100 words, 150 words, 200 words or 250 words. And accordingly have a marks distribution like 7.5 marks, 10 marks. So 7.5 marks, 10 marks and so on, guys. .5 marks, 10 marks, 12.5 and 15 marks accordingly. So your word limits in your mains paper is how much? It is mentioned there in this range. And same thing I will tell you, guys. As a prelims new pattern is started from 11 onwards, mains new pattern is started from 13 onwards. Maybe somebody is going to see the last 20-30 years of prelims question paper and 15-20 years of mains question paper. You are wasting your energy. What UPSC has started in the recent pattern, you should have to follow them. Again I repeat, 2011 onwards you start to follow prelims and 2013 onwards you start to follow for the mains. For the all beginners I am telling you, guys, I'm not only for the science subject, I'm telling for every subjects. Actually many people, they are not going to successful because of wrong strategy. And many of the people, they did not know actually what is the demand of UPSC. And you are preparing for those examinations where already prelims have no syllabus. And this is my advice, guys. You should try to understand about the demand first. If you once understand the demand, then nobody can stop you, because accordingly you start to do the preparations. Many of the aspirants, they are in your surrounding, guys. They are giving the UPSC from the last many years. They're very sincere, very dedicated. They're doing the hard work, but still they are not going to qualify UPSC prelims. Why? Because problems of syllabus understanding. They are doing the study, they have a knowledge, but it's not relevant. It is irrelevant. And next number is yours. That's why I'm telling you, please in the beginning try to understand demand. Understand about the demands. So this is your prelims syllabus that you already have seen. Syllabus of prelims examination is only and only general science. But yes, your main syllabus UPSC define properly, guys. In GS paper 3 have a total 5 subjects. And in these 5 subjects, one of the subject is a science and technology. One of the subject is science and technology. So GS paper 3, syllabus of mains examination for science and technology. There is 2 paragraph of syllabus I would like to read here. One paragraph of syllabus. Your prelims syllabus is not given, but main syllabus defined. In the main syllabus, what even UPSC mentioned? Science and technology developments and then application and effects in everyday life. Achievements of Indians in science and technology. Indigenization of technology and developing new technology. From this paragraph, if 2013 onwards, you see the mains question paper, guys, rarest of the rare have a question from this first paragraph. Question those UPSC has, this is the second one, awareness in the field of IT, space, computer, robotics, nanotechnology, biotechnology, and issue related to intellectual property rights. UPSC asks questions from here and here. But 70% of questions UPSC asks from this one. This one have a rarest of the rare, hardly 10%. Definitely you will ask me a question. Then sir, 20 to 30% question UPSC has from which topic? Those are not given inside your syllabus, I am telling you. So better I will advise you, you people write your syllabus. Why write your syllabus? Because prelims have no syllabus. And means those syllabus are given, guys, still 100% question is not coming. So better now you write your syllabus, right? Syllabus for UPSC prelims and mains. Right. Syllabus for UPSC prelims and mains. So syllabus of general science and technology for UPSC prelims and mains examinations. Syllabus of general science and technology for UPSC prelims and mains exams. And here I will advise to everyone, guys, total 11 chapters. Here I will advise you total 11 chapters. Total 11 chapters. Total means only, I am telling you, only and only 11 chapters you should have to follow. Now you write down the name of chapters. Now write down the name of chapters. The one chapter, write down. Science and technology in India. Everybody note down. You keep your copy and pen always with you whenever you are listening my class. Science and technology in India. Second chapter is energy. Second chapter is energy. Third chapter is space technology. Note down, guys. Third chapter is space technology. Third chapter is space technology. Fourth is the ICT. ICT means information and communication technology. Fourth one is what? Information and communication technology. Fifth one, you should write about defense technology. About defense technology. Fifth one, you should write about defense technology. Sixth one, you should write about artificial intelligence. In short, we are calling them as a AI, artificial intelligence plus robotics. And one more you just note down, that is called nanotechnology. So AI plus robotics and plus nanotechnology. Seventh one, IPR and its related rights. IPR and its related rights. IPR, I think you know very well, intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights. IPR is what? That is intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights. So this is intellectual property rights and its related rights. Next one you write down, that is biotechnology. Biotechnology. One more chapter I'll advise you, that is better you write that chapter earlier, guys. This is particle physics. Then you write biotech, it will be good. There is some reason. Particle physics. After particle physics, you should see like biotechnology. Now you write biotechnology. It's a 9th chapter. So 9th one is biotechnology. After it, 2 more chapter I'll tell you, right? 10th chapter. Health and disease. Health and disease with various immunization program. Health and disease with various immunization program. So health and disease with various immunization program is the 10th chapter. And the 11th one is miscellaneous topic. A lot of topic will be the part of miscellaneous. I'll discuss slowly and gradually. A lot of topics will be the part of miscellaneous. Okay, I'm just like Nobel Prizes of physics, chemistry, human biology or physiology, cyborg, 3D printer. Okay, that kind of discussions. Water purifier, air purifier. Okay, so these kind of things will be the part of miscellaneous topic. Cyborg. Okay, but don't worry, slowly and gradually you will understand what I am telling you. This time you just listen and write the list of chapters. See, this is the syllabus for the prelims and mains both. If you see your mains, guys, defense technology is not written. If you see your mains, artificial intelligence is not written. If you see your mains syllabus, particle physics is not written. But UPSC asks question from these topics. I'm telling you in the mains and prelims both. Prelims already no syllabus defined. Mains is still syllabus defined, but question is not coming from the syllabus. Even UPSC has a question from defense technology, artificial intelligence and particle physics also. So you should have to add on them. And not only the one question, guys. Many times UPSC asks questions. From our last more than 2 decades, I'm taking a classes for UPSC examination, guys. 2 subject of science and tech and environment. Okay, so listen me carefully. What about my experience in this profession? I have invested my more than 2 decades with you guys. You listen and take this benefit. So this is the syllabus for the prelims and mains. Okay, again I repeat, defense, AI and particle physics not mentioned in your syllabus, but yes, these are important. Now come here, guys. See, AI, robotics, they are AI and particle physics and one more defense not mentioned inside your syllabus. And that is the reason, first of all, I have shown you the original syllabus and then I enter inside the topics. So now your syllabus for the prelims and mains for this technology well apart, it's already done. Here I brought a question paper from 2014 to 2020-23. Here I brought a question paper from 2014 to 2020-23. And this question paper I'll share to everyone, guys. Question paper I'll share to everyone. Don't worry. Okay. And this is the question paper from 14, then 15, then 16, then 17, then 18, then 19, then it is a 19, then there's a 20, 2020, 21, 22, and what happened the last 2023? I brought the questions. No need to write it, guys. You don't waste your time. I already has prepared this PDF for everyone. Why you are wasting your time? And this is the question paper of previous years. And the previous years of question paper will help you to open your eyes. Just 1-2 years of mains question paper I want to tell you, guys. Don't try to solve this question right now. You people are beginners. You are listening first time and the first class. Discussion and all, solution and all in the coming discussion, guys, not in the first day. First day you just try to understand the demand of UPSC. And the first lecture is always very, very important, guys. Always very, very important. It is eye-opening and understanding. I told you next number is yours. I want you should understand about relevance of UPSC. What kind of topics are required? So relevant and irrelevant, that discussion I told you. This is the reason you should know this. Even somewhere I mention in between interdisciplinary. Interdisciplinary means the subject is connecting with some other subject also. Because you people are beginner, so maybe you do not know, okay, sir, how it is connecting with other subjects. So smartly I'll discuss with you those UPSC made the questions. Don't worry, guys, you are beginners, but slowly and gradually you will understand. The first question, as it is interdisciplinary nature. How does e-technology means electronics, online platforms. It means it is a part of information and communication technology. Help farmers in production and marketing of agriculture produce. Explain it. I can tell you it is the question paper of ICT, it is the question paper of economy, and it is the question paper of agriculture. So this question is interdisciplinary and it can be connected from information communication technology, economy and agriculture. Economy and agriculture. Don't try to solve it, guys. That's why I mentioned there it's a interdisciplinary questions. Second questions. Introduce the concept of artificial intelligence. See, artificial intelligence UPSC as in 2023, but artificial intelligence is not mentioned in your main syllabus, but in mains examination UPSC asked it. So that is the reason I told you, please follow my syllabus, don't follow UPSC syllabus. Artificial intelligence. And how does AI help clinical diagnosis? And do you perceive any threats to privacy of the individual in the use of AI in the healthcare sector? Okay, this is the topic of discussion under AI I'll do, but it is a pure science and technology, no interdisciplinary. Third question. The use of unmanned aerial vehicles. I'll discuss with you in the case of defense technology. Unmanned aerial vehicles, somehow it is also modifying as a drone system. Drones. But it's a defense part. I'll discuss with you. UPSC has the use of unmanned aerial vehicles by our adversaries across the borders to ferry arms or ammunition, drugs, etc. is a serious threat to the internal security. Comment on the measures being taken to tackle this threat. This is the question. I can tell you it's a interdisciplinary. Internal security is also one of the subject in GS paper 3. Science and technology still is one of the subject in GS paper 3. So this question you can connect with internal security also. Even I will tell you this question is more diverting toward the internal security, but somehow it is also the interdisciplinary. How the drone system, unmanned vehicle can help us in what? To nation security. Of course, you can keep eye on them and many other things, guys. But after getting a knowledge, you will understand. But yes, it's interdisciplinary, so I mentioned it. Next question. The adoption of electric vehicles is rapidly growing worldwide. How does electrical vehicles contribute to reducing the carbon emission and what are the key benefits they offer compared to traditional combustion engine vehicles? Okay, it is the interdisciplinary nature. It is again an interdisciplinary nature of question. So it is also what? Interdisciplinary nature of questions. Because here this question will connect with what? EV vehicles, science and technology. And second side, it is connecting with the what? With the reducing the carbon emissions. Means what? It is connecting with the carbon emissions. So environment. So I mentioned that interdisciplinary. And the last question of 2023. What is the main task of India's third moon mission? Not moon, guys. It's a moon mission. Third moon missions, which could not be achieved in its earlier mission. So earlier mission was the moon mission was Chandrayaan 1 and Chandrayaan 2. UPSC is asking what they were not achieved in the case of Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2. Those even become successful in the case of Chandrayaan 3 mission. So for this understanding, you should have to be idea and knowledge about the past of the Chandrayaan 1 and Chandrayaan 2 knowledge. If you do not have an idea about Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, so you cannot connect with the Chandrayaan 3 here, guys. List the countries that have achieved this task. Means this task. And the another one, guys, introduce the subsystem in the spacecraft launch and explain the role of the virtual launch control center at Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, which contributed to the successful launch from the Sriharikota. Don't worry, during the discussion of space technology, I'll discuss with you what I told you, guys. World limit 250, world limit 250, world limits 150, world limits 150, 150 and 150. So UPSC generally asks the question in the word limits of 100 words, 150 words, 200 words and 250 words. Here those questions UPSC made in 2023, it was 150 words and 250 words. But don't worry, some of the year UPSC asks the question 100 words and 200 words also. I think you people understood this question of 2023. Similarly, you will get the question paper of 2022. Similarly, you will get the question paper of 2021. Similarly, you will get the question 2020, 2019, 2018. I have done my homework. Again, I am repeating. And this question paper will share to all of you. Okay, and then you people will understand. Actually, why I am giving you this question paper? Reason, slowly and gradually, you people will solve this question paper with me, guys. Up see 2018 one question I can tell you. Discuss the work of Bose-Einstein statistics done by Professor Satyennath Bose and show how it revolutionized the field of physics. See, Satyennath Bose and Bose-Einstein statistics is the part of particle physics. Particle physics not mentioned in your main syllabus, but UPSC asked this question. So better you people do the study of particle physics, and particle physics based question not only one in your main paper, there are 8 to 9 in the prelims question paper. You will get it, guys. Whenever I will discuss the particle physics, that time 8 to 9 of prelims question paper, I will help you people solve in front of me. I'll help you people solve in front of me. And same thing in other chapter also. With all the entire question paper, I will help you. I will open my book and in front of you, I'll tell the question number, page number, and you people solve them. And slowly and gradually, you will get a confidence. Slowly and gradually. Confidence is not a game in a day, guys. But for selection, relevant knowledge is required. And don't worry, I'm very disciplined, guys. Why disciplined? Because I started in all the discussion with the help of question papers. I know very well what UPSC has done. It's not a matter of knowledge, it's a matter of experience. Okay. Now, I'll open one of the prelims question paper in front of you. And this prelims question paper of 2020-24. The one recent of mains question paper I already opened. Now one recent of prelims question paper I want to open to show you what UPSC has done in this examinations. Total 15 questions. Somehow 15 or somewhere you can write as a 16 questions. That's a range of question of 15 to 16. Those UPSC has in your paper from general science and technology. Okay, in the prelims examination, your syllabus mentioned as general science, but mains your syllabus is mentioned as a science and technology. But I'll advise everyone kindly remember your syllabus, general science and technology. Okay, and here I have given the solution of 2020-24 question paper. I started this class from the recent year of question papers. But side by side, I shared you a question paper of 2024 and 2023 both. Because I want at least 2-3 years of question paper of prelims examination, you should also see and open your eyes. And the mains question paper from 2014 till 2020-23, I also have given you guys in this PDF. So you don't go and search anywhere. All the entire work I have done for all of you, and then examination become easy to you people, guys. This is a question. What is the question? Consider the following materials. Actually, this is the different set of UPSC question paper. You know, A, B, C, D, 4 set are there. A set 46 number of question this. B set 6 number of question this. C set 56 number of question this. D set 86 number of question this. You don't worry about it what is mentioned there, because every question I mention this, every question I mention this. Now, this is the question. Consider the following materials. Question as agriculture residue, corn, grain, waste, water treatment, sludge, wood mill waste. Wood mill waste. This is what total materials. And the question is there. Which of the above can be used as a feedstock for producing the sustainable aviation fuel? Again, I repeat my words. Don't try to solve UPSC question paper right now because you don't have a knowledge. You just listen and see the question paper where UPSC made the questions. This is the question that UPSC made from energy chapter. Biofuel, I'll discuss with you guys synthetic aviation fuel. It was the news in the recent past. Okay, and India government has also shown an interest to do the mixing of biofuel in aviation fuel at least 1% by 2027 onwards. And India will start this kind of mixing in the aviation fuel. Aviation fuel, I think you know, aeroplanes and all. Okay, from 2027. But the source of mixing of fuel is what? Biofuel. So synthetic aviation fuel means it is going to synthesize in the artificial procedure through the help of artificial means. They are not natural as a fossil fuel like petrol and diesels. And the source of this fuel is what? Is a biomass, guys. The UPSC has which kind of biomass as a raw material we can use as a fuel. That mixing we do with the aviation fuel as a synthetic aviation fuel. And this is the question about the raw material. Don't try to solve the questions. Listen question paper carefully, guys. All the discussion I'll do whenever I'll go into the discussion of topics. Which one of the following words or phrases is most appropriately used to denote an interoperable networks of 3D virtual worlds that can be accessed simultaneously by millions of the users who can exert property rights over virtual items? I'll tell you guys, many of the virtual realities based access you can connect in the form of 3D, and many of the millions of the people you can connect and look like as a physically you people are available and you are connecting together and together as a part of metaverse. UPSC asked. And metaverse is not a current affairs news, guys. Meta kind of term already Facebook brought 7 years back, and now the new name of Facebook from last 7 years, it's a Meta, and Facebook use this kind of infinite words. If you people are using the Facebook, you will get the name as a Meta and infinite as a symbol. Symbol means I'm telling you like a trademark. Those for Meta Facebook is using. Third question, with reference to radioisotope thermoelectric generators, consider the following statement. Okay, so what about the radioactive materials? I'll discuss with you guys. It is a part of nuclear energy. Some of the plutonium isotopes 238 we can use in any of the launch vehicles to carry any of the satellites deep and deep in the space, and from the space satellites are sending a signal with the help of this kind of a radioisotope thermoelectric generator, electricity or power. You know, if any of the satellite we are sending at certain height, guys, so how they will send a signal? With the help of power sources. In these power sources, one of the power sources what? This is the radioisotope thermoelectric generator. Wait, I will discuss later on. After it, you come towards the next question. Which one of the following is synthesized in human body that dilates blood vessels and increase the blood flow? And the answer is nitric acid. It's a part of biology. You can also keep this topic into the human health and disease. Okay, under the health and disease wala part, I will explain with you. Wait, guys. Vasodilator means arteries and veins, easily the blood is going to flow very fastly, guys. So somehow you are not suffering with a cardiac stroke and this kind of problems. Consider the following activities: identification of narcotics on passengers at airports in the aircrafts, monitoring of precipitations, tracking the migration of animals. In how many of the above activities can the radars be used? Radar, I will explain with you in the defense technology chapter. Radar, Ravi, Rashmi, Aparna, Indra, Rajendra. Okay, many kind of radar system I'll discuss there. In that time, I'll discuss with you about the civilian radar. And here those feature UPSC even asked, every feature become possible with the help of radar that can be used for civilian purposes. Those can be used for civilian purposes here in this case. Okay, but again, I'm telling you, wait guys, do not try to solve the answers because you don't have a knowledge this time. But this topic of discussion I'll do in defense technology. Wait guys. Now this is the question paper from defense chapter. Actually, defense always very least important chapter. But this year UPSC has 5 question your prelims examination from defense, and this is mentioned here. Consider the following aircraft. The name are Rafale, MiG-29 and Tejas Mk1. And how many of the above are considered the 5th generation fighter plane? Even I spoken in the class, guys, India still have not any fighter planes as a 5th generation. The last we have a 4.5 generation, Rafale and Tejas. Baki India have MiG-29, India have a Rafale, India have a Tejas, India have Su-30 and all. But India never have a 5th generation fighter plane. And UPSC has which among them have a 5th generation fighter plane? Many people already guess. This all India have, and India have not any 5th generation fighter plane. It means none of them is a 5th generation fighter plane. So none will be the correct answer. IQ based questions. Even the generation of fighter plane I have mentioned inside your book also. Or on that basis, this question you can identify very easily. Next question is belonging from miscellaneous topic, and this is the question where UPSC made. It's called hydrogel material. Hydrogel material generally people are using under the 4D printers, 4D objects printing. Hydrogel is a kind of materials. UPSC asks the question, in which of the following are hydrogel used? Control the drug delivery in the patient, mobile air conditioning system, Preparation of industrial lubricants, and select the correct answer using the code given below. I'll discuss later on what will be the correct answer. By the way, all answer correct here in this case. Hydrogel use, but this topic will cover under the miscellaneous part. You know, miscellaneous is the 11th chapter you already have mentioned. In miscellaneous part, it will be there, guys. Next is the question number 8. Which one of the following is the exhaust pipe emission from the fuel cell electric vehicles powered by hydrogen? This is the second to third time UPSC question from the fuel cell. I just want to tell you guys, within the fuel cell, hydrogen fuel is used as a source of energy. And when the hydrogen fuel burn in the presence of oxygen, water vapor generate. The answer is a water vapor. And water vapor exhaust from the pipeline, guys. From the what? From fuel cells. And this is the reason, guys. Okay, I'm telling you, if you see the question paper, so you will get this question is repeating in another ways. Even fuel cell based question, UPSC also was earlier in 2011-12 microbial fuel cell. 2015 UPSC has a question fuel cell, and further UPSC has in 2024 UPSC has a question from fuel cell. And this is the reason, because whenever the hydrogen fuel burn inside the fuel cell, it generates the water vapor, and water vapor is not CO2, NOx, NO2, NO3. Yes, O2 become dangerous for you guys. It is not even dangerous, guys. You should remember it. This is the point. Now come to the next, guys. Recently, the term pumped storage hydropower. Is actually and appropriately discussed in the context of which one of the following? This is a UPSC question. Okay, actually in 2020-24, one of the topic got very, very popular. The name of topic was gravity battery. Okay, and there is a different mode of gravity battery, guys. Even one of the, I think, Switzerland company, Switzerland company is called EVX company. EVX company had some deal with the NTPC. NTPC, I think you heard it, National Thermal Power Plant. Okay, National Thermal Power Corporations with this body have some deal. In the coming future, they are going to set up the gravity battery in India also. Under energy chapter, I'll discover through gravity battery. But this was a current affairs related question, those UPSC has in 2024. Don't worry, guys, I already have done my exercise, and you will definitely get the benefit from this class slowly and gradually. Next is the question UPSC has. Membrane bioreactors are often discussed in the context of. Actually, membrane bioreactors people are using during the water purifications. Even those water purifier you people are using at your home, there is a RO, there is a UV lights. This kind of question is still UPSC has in your paper. So membrane bioreactors is a kind of therapy to use to kill the bacteria and all from the that is a contamination of microorganisms from the water bodies. Membrane bioreactors. With reference to perfluoroalkyl and perfluoroalkyl substance that are used in making many consumer products, consider the following statements. Okay, PFAS are found to be widespread in drinking water, food and food packaging materials. PFAS are not easily degraded in environment. Persistent exposure to PFAS can lead to the bioaccumulation in the animal bodies. Wait, guys. Food and health related topics will also be discussed under the miscellaneous topic. Just like MSG that the people are using in the Chinese food items. That is called as a Chinese syndromes, food syndrome, something. That you can call as a Ajinomoto. Triclosan that is used in the Colgates and all. That is the reason in US and all, due to mixing of triclosan, okay, this Colgate was banned. Okay, and the triclosan is a chemical that is used as a grooming agent. You know, the inside your mouth, those groom is coming here, guys. Grooming agent. As a grooming agent. Even as a grooming agent, you are using in the face mask, this triclosan and all. Okay, UPSC asked the question from triclosan. MSG. Okay, brominated water that we are using in the cold drinks. So this kind of question is a UPSC nature. Food adulterations. So this is also PFAS. That will be the discussion. That is what health and food related topics. But the further health and food related topics I'll cover in the miscellaneous part. This is the pure biology question. Pure biology question. Consider the following plants: groundnut, horse, gram, and soya bean. How many of ever belongs to the pea family? Pea family means legume group, pulses group. Okay, it's a pure biology wala part. And here I'll Here I'll tell you some biology portion. Somehow it also become important, but rarest of the rare. 1 or 2 question UPSC has from biology. Physics and chemistry is still in 2024. There are 0 and 0 question. 0 and 0 questions. Next question UPSC has: consider the following about battery storage, biomass generator, fuel cell, rooftop solar photovoltaic units. How many of the above are considered distributed energy resources? I'll discuss with you here. Distributed means we can generate them and then we can carry them easily from one place to another place. In Chhattisgarh, this kind of system has been installed earlier, guys. Last year it was a news also, but there is every options we can use. We can utilize, we can generate the power somewhere in some sources, and we can accumulate the power energy there, and we can carry them to the desired place wherever the energy requirement is there. They all are the portable. They all are portable. Okay, this discussion I will also do in energy chapter. Wait, guys. Come next. Which of the following statement above exercise Mitra Shakti 2023? Actually, there are various exercises between different nations under Army, Navy, and Air Force. If anyone in this current affairs news all, you should have to read them. So of course, 2023, the Mitra Shakti, it was between India and Bangladesh. So it's a joint military exercise between India and Bangladesh, right? It commences in the Ayun, that's right. It was a Pune area where this happened. Joint response during the counter-terrorism operation was the goal of this problem. Is right, and Indian Air Force was also the part of this exercise. It is also right. So that is the reason here all features. Okay, it's not between India and Bangladesh. Sorry, it's India and Sri Lanka and something like this. Okay, so this is the only first statement is wrong. Rather, all the statement was right. Sorry, India and Sri Lanka, not India and Bangladesh. Fine. Now come, this is one more question, like operation undertaken by the army towards the upliftment of the local population in the remote areas to include addressing of their basic needs, called what? Actually, it was also a current related topics. One of the army brought one of the operations especially to boost up, okay, for the betterment of Leh Ladakh areas, to educate the people, set up some schools for the welfare of masses. This is here, guys, and that is called as a Operation Sadbhavana. So these all the operations, even during COVID, one of the operation was very popular that army brought to solve the problem of a COVID patient issues. That was Operation Namaste. So time to time, some of the operations is still in the news. It's also relevant for examination, and you should read them. So in this year, it was a question paper, guys. Okay, it was a question paper. Now listen. On the basis of all these question paper, so this is the 2020-24 question paper. Okay, those I have shared you here. And one more PDF I like to open that I already opened earlier here. Like this is the another one. Here you people have seen all the analysis, and later on I've shown you your syllabus. Question paper from 2014 to 2020-23 you already have seen. And later on, I will advise to all of you. This is the UPSC prelims question paper of 2023. I have also given you, and please listen it thoroughly, guys. In this year, have a 14 question in your paper from the general science. So 2023 question paper of prelims also there. So 2023 and 2024 prelims question paper. Okay, now I'm coming on conclusion. The better part, I'm coming on conclusions. So everybody come on conclusions. Everyone come on conclusion. What you should have to start in science. Okay, the one part that I will advise everyone, basic NCERT book. The one part that I will advise, basic NCERT book for science. Now question, which standard of the books? So I'll advise you 9th and 10th standard. So 9th and 10th standard of NCERT book, science NCERT book, I recommend to everyone. At least you should read them. But don't try to solve the numericals. Don't try to mug up the formulas. Oxidation reduction type of numerical. No. It's not UPSC nature. I'm just like, which among them is the P family group? Groundnut, soybean, in that type of question, like theoretical type. The concept of the pressure cooker. Okay, that is the nature. So here I'll advise 9th and 10th standard of NCERT book. At least you should read it. Don't try to make a notes. Better you underline the books, underline the books, underline the books. If you want some more content to write inside your book also. In that way, in short period of time, maximum output you can get. Less input, maximum output. So 9th and 10th standard of the NCERT book, I'll recommend to everyone. Okay, I recommend everyone. Another point, listen guys. Another point, write down. Ravi sir. Second point, Ravi sir. And third one is still this is Ravi sir. So Ravi sir, and Ravi sir. Now question, what about the meaning of Ravi sir, and Ravi sir here? The first Ravi sir means my classroom discussion. Those I am doing. My classroom discussion, those classes you people are getting here guys. Make a proper notes. Those I am providing you. This is the meaning of first Ravi sir. Hardly 150 pages of notes I will provide you. Hardly 150 pages approx. And all the entire questions you will get from here. And every moment of time, these notes you keep yourself always safe, because this will be enough to do the revision of entire science part. And then you will further recall your science and again. Till your selections, you please carry these notes. And these notes you people are going to prepare, it will be only beneficial to you. Okay, it will be only and only beneficial to you. The one part, classroom discussion, those notes I will discuss here, you make in front of me. Second Ravi sir is what? Second Ravi sir, I'll advise you. 8th editions of book available. 8th edition of Science and Technology book available by Dr. Ravi Agrahari on Mc Graw Hill platform. Publication is Mc Graw Hill. 8th edition is being there and totally updated. A very color beautiful picture images are there with infographics that will be very helpful to you guys to understand the science and technology here. 8th edition of Science and Technology book. That is the second part, second Ravi sir. Now question is, what is the third Ravi sir? Third Ravi sir means current affairs. Slowly and gradually I'll provide you some current related classes. Those current related classes I'll provide you that you don't miss in the last moment of time. The reason, what about the development happen in 9 to 10 months in current updates, I also share with you. And on that basis, you can complete entire science guys. Entire science. So it's actually the total patterns. What about the pattern of UPSC examination? What about the demands of UPSC, how you can crack UPSC, everything I discussed today. Okay, in my subjects. But again, I will tell you guys, it does not mean in which subject you have an interest. It means what about the interest of UPSC examiner in the subject. Suppose somebody loved to read history more and more, somebody loved to read geography more and more, somebody loved to read only science and technology more and more. So no guys, you will never select. 13 plus subjects are there and every subject have a different marks distribution. Somewhere the number of question 5, somewhere the number of question 15 in the prelims paper, somewhere the number of question 20 in the prelims paper, somewhere about 40 marks in the mains paper, somewhere about 60 marks in the paper, somewhere about 10 marks in the paper. So on the basis of demand of UPSC, okay, you should have to create the interest. If science and tech have a 15 question in the prelims, so according to 15 question, you should have to take interest for the prelims. If science and tech have a 40 to 60 marks in your mains examination, you should have to create the interest according to 40 to 60 marks. Why you are wasting your time, guys? Again, I'm repeating, every subject have their own importance and their own weightage. And in the beginning, you should try to understand. And every subject may you know very well, in the prelims have no syllabus. You all people know very well. I want like people should crack UPSC because through your selection it will be proof I'm a good teacher. I'm a best teacher. So that is the reason I try to give my best here. And whatever I'm telling you, you follow me, your best. And I promise you guys, whenever the science and tech slowly and gradually stop to over, you will get the more and more confidence. Not in the last moment of time, just within 2 to 3 days. And subjects are more and more interesting. If not interesting, that's my duty and my responsibility. I will try to make the subject more and more easy for everyone. Because the role of teacher is not to come and complete a syllabus only. The main role of teacher is to create the interest in the subject also, to simplify the subject also. Those fear, yeah, you people have afraid with the subject, guys, that should be shut out. So I know everything very well, and definitely I'll try to do my best here, and all the best, guys. Now my lecture is going to start from the chapter, and you will start from the next with that chapter. So God bless you. All the best.